that most of us didn't fall in love with Harry Potter just because of the spells and wands, right? We love the friendship, the courage, the clear good versus evil storyline. Do you want to read more and feel good about what you're reading, but struggle with time and finding clean books? If so, you're in the right place. Hey, I'm Cassidy, a wife, mom, and a lifelong reader whose faith shapes what I read. I learned how to make time for books and choose ones that align with my values. If you're ready for clean books you don't have to second guess and simple reading tips that fit real life, cozy up and let's make reading fun again. Before we dive in, if you're always hunting for clean books, come join our free Facebook community at fruitfulreader.com/group. It's full of women who just want to read more, not stress about what's inside the story, share book lists, recommendations, and we chat about what's actually worth your time. I remember reading Harry Potter as a kid and just being completely swept away. Staying up way too late, imagining us walking those castle halls, feeling like the characters were my best friends. And then as an adult, especially after becoming a mom, I wanted that same feeling again. But here's what happened. I'd pick up fantasy books hoping for that magical wonder, and either they felt darker than I was comfortable with, or there was content that just didn't sit right with me. And I started thinking maybe that kind of fantasy just isn't for Christian women anymore. But that is so not true. And I'm so excited to share these book recommendations for you that have these full imaginative worlds without having to worry about explicit content. I want to point out too that most of us didn't fall in love with Harry Potter just because of the spells and wands, right? We love the friendship, the courage, the clear good versus evil storyline, the found family that Harry discovers, and that fully immersive magical world that just pulls you in. Those are the themes that really stick with us. So when I was choosing books that give similar Harry Potter vibes, I wasn't asking, does this have magic? I was kind of asking different questions. Does it have clear moral tension? In Harry Potter, you know who the villain is and you know who's fighting for good. Is there courage, growth, sacrifice, deep friendship? Is there hope woven through the darkness? Because even when the series got heavier, there was still hope. And that's what we're really looking for. I've had people ask me, is it okay for Christians to like Harry Potter? And I think this is a really personal question. I think it really depends on your background, your convictions, and your relationship with God. Themes like love, loyalty, bravery, sacrifice aren't anti-Christian. In fact, they echo biblical truth. Think about C.S. Lewis and Narnia. He used fantasy as a way to communicate powerful spiritual themes. Personally, I enjoy fantasy. I'm not convicted by it. I know what's real and what's fiction. And to me, fantasy is just a creative way to explore deeper truths. But again, this is personal. If something feels off for you, it's okay to step away. You never, ever have to read something that pulls against your convictions. That's why I'm so passionate about helping you find books that you can feel confident about. The key is discernment, not fear. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power of love and a sound mind. And if you're unsure about a book, pray about it. He cares about the small things, even what you're reading. And if you come from a background where certain themes feel too close to something you walked away from, it's okay to take space from that. Your walk with God is yours. All right, let's get into the books because this is the really fun part. Grab a pencil, you might want to jot these down. First up is The Rin by Serena Chase. R-Y-N. If you love prophecy, destiny, and strong female hero, discovering who she really is, this one is so good. It has like that coming of age feel that Harry Potter has, but blended with rich Christian allegory and beautiful world building. There's sacrifice, identity, and purpose woven throughout. Next is Princess Academy by Shannon Hale, which you might have heard of this one. I know it's a middle grade read, but stay with me. It has that academy feel that we love, plus friendship and courage, and the girls learning who they are. It's kind of really lighter than Harry Potter. It's a great option if you have younger readers at home or if you just want something cozy and uplifting. Next up is Fox by Nadine Brands. This is a historical fantasy with a really unique color-based magic system. It's super cool. It's layered and thoughtful with strong themes of faith, loyalty, and sacrifice. Next up is She Walks in Power by Mary Lou Tyndall. She leans more into like the spiritual warfare than traditional magic. So if you want those fantasy elements without spellcasting, this is a really strong option. It's bold, it's faith-forward, and deeply, deeply rooted in Christian themes. It's absolutely amazing. For middle grade readers, The Prince Warriors by Priscilla Schreier is fantastic. It makes spiritual truths feel real and adventurous in a way that kids can actually grasp. I'm so excited to reread this one with my daughter when she is older because I think it's very, very impactful for kids. And if you love Magical Academy vibes, you will want to read Millie Maven and the Bronze Medallion. It's such a fun one. Think like twisty plot, lovable characters, and a clear Christian Christian worldview. This one is really great on audio as well. Next is The Unexpected Enlightenment of Rachel Griffin. This has a very strong magical school energy. It's one of the closest comparisons to Harry Potter in my opinion, but it's still built on that faith foundation. And of course, I had to include it, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. If you haven't reread this as an adult, please do. The sacrifice, the redemption, the allegory, it hits so much deeper when you come back to it with grown-up eyes. And I have even more book recommendations in this Harry Potter world for Christians, so make sure you go check the link in the show notes to my blog post for more recommendations. So if you've been missing that immersive magical reading experience, you don't have to settle. You can still have epic adventures, magical academies, brave heroes, clear good versus evil, and you don't have to worry about the content. Pick one from this list, start here, and let yourself get swept away again. Hey friend, if you loved today's episode, take 30 seconds to join our free Facebook community of over 30,000 women at fruitfulreader.com/group and connect with readers who just want to read more without worrying about what they'll run into. And if you haven't yet, leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts. It truly helps other readers find the show. Now go pick something off that TBR or add 3 more. I won't judge. I'll see you next week. Happy reading.